Respect, not your genuine love, respect page. I truly appreciate the time to the genuine ones only. I hope your day's coming along well so far. Protect your energy because not everybody's deserving your time. Have a safe day, have a safe week. Protect your energy because not everybody is deserving of your time. You know, it's a thought process for me. You ever had to reevaluate your thought process and say to yourself, is today's going to be a good day? Like you get out the bed, physically get out the good bed in good high spirits and, you know, your intentions is not to kind of pocket with nobody, go back and forth words with nobody. You only following directions as is given to you. And then when you follow directions that's given to you, it's still a problem. I never understood that, ma'am, sir. How you can start your day and say how you gonna start your day off and it doesn't go as planned. Just maybe it's one particular probably day or something. You put a name to your book. You're still in good spirits because you're not allowing something to take away the energy that you have within you to make you feel so good within. You know, you don't have to be on a substance to feel good within. You know, to be at peace with yourself, to love yourself, to respect yourself, to respect your neighbor. You know? You don't have to fake gaslight nobody when God is working in your favor. When God is working in your favor. And you don't have to wear masks to fake gaslight nobody when you're genuinely at peace with yourself. You know, there's tools that God installed within us: self-awareness, self-healing, self-respect, self-peace, self-control, self-discipline, self-confidence, self-care, self-value, self-love, self-worth, self-patience, healthy boundaries, to elevate and become your best self-vision of yourself. You know, regardless of what trauma was endured within you from a child point of view, maybe being sexually assaulted, dealing with domestic violence, trauma on top of trauma, sicknesses, you put a name to your book and went to your adulthood, violence on top of violence, trauma on top of trauma, unhealthy family members, brainwashed, manipulated, you put a name to your book, people who weren't for you. But God shows you that you can become your best self-vision of yourself. And they don't understand how your process starts. Just to start with yourself before you interact with anybody else or allow your energy to be projected on anybody else. You start with yourself first. To respect yourself first. And to understand the assignment that God installed these tools within us so we can understand the assignment to, if I have awareness within, I can respect my neighbor. If I have awareness within, there's no reason for me to come out of character and go back and forth with words and my neighbor doesn't know how to do their job, or my neighbor is just trying to psych me out my thought process or my freedom or my eyesight or my pockets at the end of the day, or to manipulate my character for something that I truly am not. And they want a reaction out of you so bad. And all you was trying to do is follow directions. You ever got up and was minding your business with the minding your business and made your phone calls, whatever important phone calls you had to make, and you was told to do a specific order of the directions that were given to you? They gave you the directions up close in person, and you made sure you wrote down everything you needed to write down, word for word, right? Only for them to do reverse psychology on you to tell you that don't you ever do what you just did in that format ever again. What? Send you the email that you told me to send you in black and white, and I put the date and time when I sent it? You know when there's a one-sided conversation, when people's trying to be funny amongst trying to be funny to manipulate your character, but you don't go off of he say, she say, you go off of facts. And when people don't understand that at the end of the day, they try to manipulate your character for something that you're truly not. With no common sense. It's the mindset for me. Or you get a customer service rep on the phone or something to take care of your business, and they ordered you to call into this number at a certain given time, and you do so. And then they sit there and manipulate your character and say, oh, you didn't speak to me. Ma'am, isn't this your name? Wasn't you at this same phone at this given time yesterday? Oh, yes, I was, but you probably was talking to somebody else. It's the mind games for me. How you taking care of business and people want to play in your face? You just trying to get up and start your day. And then when you speak up for yourself, you're wrong. You're doing too much. And then they want a certain reaction out of you. And when you don't give them that certain reaction out of you, they don't understand how. Because God is not allowing me to go to your low vibrational level right now to play with my intelligence. Not even a little bit. Because you playing too much. And you only playing in your own face. It's the mindset for me. You know, when you say that you want change within, you got to understand the growth and understand the work that you have to do within to understand how to, you gotta be firm with your words. You gotta be careful what you ask for. Because when you get it and you don't know how to handle it, you only sucking yourself out your thought process when it comes to healing. And I say that respectfully. You can't have one foot in one door, one foot in another door. It would never make sense when it comes to healing. You have to mean what you say and stay true to yourself. You will forever heal. But you can't fake gaslight yourself at the end of the day. If you say you want genuine peace within, and you want to elevate and become your best self, vision of yourself, instead of being a hater in disguise and wondering why he or she or their neighbor is elevating, becoming their best self, vision of themselves, and you have all these negative names to say about them, and you wishing all this bad names upon them. At the end of the day, it's the mindset for me. It's always the message within the message at the end of the day, right? Why we go against each other for? Why we can't respect each other? Why you can't just do your job? Why? Like, it becomes difficult to than being difficult once we get to a certain age, huh? Why so difficult? And then you sit there quick as disrespect the consumer and say you don't care who anybody report who to. And then they quick to say this is a recording, a phone conversation. How so? If they're able to talk the way they want to talk and disrespect the way they want to disrespect, and when you speak up, your voice gets blocked out. Not unless you get that decent person who wants to do their job and actually do their job and go over the phones to hear that at the end of the day, wow, why were you being disrespectful and rude to the consumer? Why did you say what you said when it's in black and white? Why did you say what you said when it was a recording over the phone? It's the mindset for me. Self-awareness is very important. Self-awareness is very important. Knowing your self-value is very important. Knowing your self-worth is very important. Just because your neighbor doesn't understand how you're elevating, how you can stay firm within being firm within yourself to be mentally strong, and it's not even about that at the end of the day. When you love yourself, you just operate off of love within yourself. It's called respect yourself. If you don't respect yourself, you're not going to respect nobody else around you, and I say that respectfully. It would never make sense in your book if you don't respect yourself. And you mean what you say and stay true to yourself. You ain't got to wear no mask to fake gaslight nobody at the end of the day. Because you're genuinely at peace with yourself. And that energy feels different. So when someone's looking for a reaction out of you, they want you to speak up with words and go back and forth with curse words with them, and they don't get it today, they be so mad within. And they do antagonizing things to you just for you to come out of character. But you got to remember at the end of the day, I love myself enough to love my freedom for somebody to psych me out my thought process or my pockets to manipulate my character when I love myself. That's too much of my energy I'm taking away from myself. It's the mindset for me. Now you genuine love, respect. Just because someone gave up on you, don't give up on yourself. Just because someone overlooked you, don't give up on yourself. You are genuinely loved by all the right people. You are genuinely respected by all the right people. Instead of reaching your respect, 365 days with no malicious intentions to bring harm towards yourself or others around you. Protect your energy, because not everybody's gonna make your time. Never allow the enemy or the hate in disguise or personal malicious intentions psych you out your thought process, along your freedom, your eyes, or your pockets at the end of the day. Because they have malicious intentions and they don't mean well. Hate in disguise. Stay in your lane. It's just that simple. I truly appreciate your time. To the genuine ones only. Have a safe day. Have a safe remaining week. Love yourself. Love yourself. With God's protection for every direction. Not your genuine love and respect. Have a safe day. Have a safe remaining week. It's the thought process for me. Have a good day.